And Beholder, who has not budged from 1 to 9 on the tote board, completes the line, carrying $650,000 in the show pool. Racing. Beholder is away on terms with them. Moyo Honey, All-Star Bub get away well from the inside 2 post positions. Sheer Pleasure and Beholder moving in tandem to join them. It's a line of 4, with She's Ready under restraint, getting back next to last on the outside of Back in the Academy. 4 abreast. Beholder parked out 4 wide at the 7/8 pole, where on the inside Moyo Honey has a slender advantage. Sheer Pleasure moves to second. All-Star Bub eases back and Beholder sits outside her. So now they're in 2 pairs coming past the 3/4 pole. It's Moyo Honey ahead, joined by Sheer Pleasure, and Beholder 2 lengths away third. Sheer Pleasure taking the lead by 3/4 of a length. All-Star Bub running fourth at the 5/8 pole, followed by Back in the Academy, and several lengths to She's Ready along the back stretch, and Sheer Pleasure is the leader. But Beholder is already serving notice, moving up within a half length. Then comes Moyo Honey shifting off the rail. Back in the Academy getting up along the inside to 4th. All-Star Bub relegated to 5th, and a half dozen lengths She's Ready. Into the far turn with 3/8 left to go. At Sheer Pleasure 3/4 of a length. Beholder second. Back in the Academy 2.5 lengths back third from Moyo Honey, who's now out 3 wide. All-Star Bub splits them. Up to the quarter pole, and Beholder within ahead of Sheer Pleasure. Beholder on the outside of Sheer Pleasure. Turning for home together by 3 lengths. All-Star Bub, Moyo Honey Back in the Academy at the top of the stretch. And Beholder, quickly making the race her own, has glided clear under a hand ride. 2 lengths to Sheer Pleasure and 4 lengths to All-Star Bub, then Moyo Honey. Beholder is about 2 lengths in front in the Adoration Stakes, and the racing world is full of adoration for this wonderful mare who's aging like fine wine. Beholder back at age 6 with aplomb, beating Sheer Pleasure and All-Star Bub in the Adoration Stakes of 2016. Number 6, Beholder, defeating 5 Sheer Pleasure and 2 All-Star Bub in the time of 1 minute 42.73 seconds. A champion returns. Beholder taking her record to 21 starts for 16 wins. She's won 12 of 13 here at the Great Race Place. Owner Spendthrift Farm gifting us with a 6-year-old campaign by this daughter of Henny Hughes and the Tricky Creek mare Leslie's Lady. Beholder was bred in Kentucky by Clarkland Farm. She's trained, of course, by Richard Mandela and had regular jockey Gary Stevens for company. Making the trophy presentation is Santa Anita Vice President Marketing, Mr. Nate Newby.
The 3-time champion Beholder knocks it out of the park again here at Santa Anita, standing alongside Mr. Hughes, her owner. Mr. Hughes, you have to be so proud of this mare. What are some of the, the feelings that go through with before, during, and after a race like this?
Yeah, well, there's a different kind of pressure when everyone thinks you're going to win, and then you don't always come through. But it was a very nice race, and didn't ask her, and she needed that race badly. She's been off for a long time, and we're looking forward to the next race.
As extraordinary as she is, what is it that you admire so much about this mare?
Well, I mean, she's a trier, which is a big deal, and I suspect that we're going to be coming up with another Breeders' Cup, and we hope Nyquist is there as a Triple Crown winner.
Well, fortunately, you have fast planes as well as fast horses, because you got Gary Stevens here in time to ride her. How important is the relationship between Beholder and Gary?
I don't know about Gary's relationship with Beholder, but I know he's a great jockey and he understands her, and as does the trainer, Richard Mandela. So we're glad he was here. I had to haul him all the way from Kentucky to make sure he was here on time.
And being Mother's Day, we must pay homage, of course, to Beholder's mother, Leslie's Lady, who's been a terrific broodmare. 2 Grade 1 winners, the multiple Grade 1 winner in Beholder. Can you give us any information? Is she still going strong as a broodmare?
Well, I'm having too much fun to make her a broodmare. I think we should keep racing her until she gets tired of it.
We'll look forward to the day when Beholder eventually retires and we get to see her babies run. But for now, enjoy this moment, and fingers crossed that you get many more of these in 2016.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Hughes, proud owner of the champion, and as we've called her once here before, the Queen of California, Beholder.